I don't know what it is about fall, but there's something magical about this time of year. When all the leaves fall from the trees, leaving bare branches that crisscross the sky, and a blanket below of gold and amber. The air is crisp and makes me want to breathe it in deep, filling my lungs as though it'll be my last breath. It's getting cooler now, so I've been preparing the garden for its winter sleep. It's bittersweet seeing the garden change from a vibrant piece of land full of color and wide-eyed energy to that of a barren lot hanging on to the memories of summer. There's so much change that happens during this time of year as we move from one season to the next. I'll miss the beauty of a summer garden, but I'm looking forward to the much-needed rest this winter, and I'm already thinking about my plans for next year. This will be my fourth winter in the Midwest since I left the desert of Arizona. It's always beautiful seeing the snowfall, especially where I'm at in the middle of the woods. Every tree is touched by it, making me feel like I'm in a winter wonderland. The nature of this reality, this realm we're in, is a mystery. So beautiful and yet full of shadow and destruction. Just like the rhythm of the seasons, as we move from the darkness of winter to the exploding light of summer. Or each day when the sun rises and then sets, giving way to the moon as it dimly lights our dark skies. There's a constant dance between light and dark, day and night, good and evil, work and rest. It's as though we live in two worlds, both fighting one another, and yet harmoniously finding a way to coexist, giving way for each other to fully express itself. There is magic in the in-between, where both dualities meet. At dusk or dawn, spring and fall, an ocean shore, or the edge of a forest. It is in the in-between where we can see the best of both worlds, bridging the gap between love and hate, bringing light to shadow. And when we do, we're like that of an alchemist, understanding that the two are equally important and together can transform things for the better. My garden sits on the edge of the woods. The leaves have been falling, so I've been gathering them up, mulching them, and using them in the garden to protect my soil.
Carry it. Turn around. Yeah, one more. Do it.
y sí señor, y si vuelvo a nacer, yo los vuelvo a matar. Padre, no mi ardito, ni mi adila ni vanidad. Dios que dio en el cielo, su siempre me los juzgará. Voy a seguir sus pasos, voy a buscarlos más allá. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. El preso número 9 era un hombre muy capaz, y desde noche duelo muy contento hacia acá. Pero a miras amor, ambrosos de su rival, haría un beso rancor, sabida aguantar. Al sonar el clarín, se formé voy a seguir sus pasos, voy a buscarlos más allá. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just want to briefly interrupt this video to talk about my seasonal herbal tea blend, Chaga Chai. This tea is perfect for the colder months because it has all the amazing chai spices like ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon, but it also has the powerful medicinal benefits of the chaga mushroom and the potent herbs that help cleanse and detox our bodies like dandelion and chicory root. And I've been busy making more of my most popular tea blend, Beam Me Up. This one always sells out, and for good reason. It's a powerful tea made just for men. It boosts libido, helps treat erectile dysfunction, regulates hormones, and gives you natural energy and vitality. And even though a lot of men may feel like they don't have issues in these areas, it's important to keep your sexual energy strong because everything is energy, and our sexual energy is directly connected to our creative energy, one of the most powerful energy centers in our body. This tea is amazing at strengthening that, protecting it, and in today's culture, it's much needed. But my personal favorite to drink right now, especially as we head into months of less sunlight, is Cloud 9. It has rhodiola in it, which is a potent plant that has been used for centuries to treat anxiety, depression, and fatigue. I put dried apple bits in it too, so it tastes amazing and helps keep my spirits lifted through winter. You can find all of my teas on my website, thenakedgardener.us. A few years ago, I started to grow fig trees. The first year I grew it, I planted it in a pot. In my area, it gets very cold in the winter, so fig isn't a tree that naturally grows here. You have to make sure it stays fairly warm and protected. So usually putting it indoors when it goes dormant can help. So that's what I did. But when I stored it in my greenhouse, some mice decided to make home there and chewed all the roots, killing the plant. So I planted another fig tree that next year in a pot and instead brought it inside my home for the winter. But that winter I got a new puppy and he chewed the tree, destroying any chance of its survival. I was determined to try again because I love figs. They're one of my favorite fruits. But this time I decided to buy a cold hardy variety and plant it directly into my food forest garden. But that requires some delicate care come fall to make sure it survives the winter. As I've been preparing the garden for winter, I've been clearing out the old, but also making room for something new. I took some of the dried garlic bulbs that I harvested this summer and replanted them in the garden so that I can continue to harvest more garlic next year.
Everyone is sometimes lonely. Nothing to be ashamed of this. Everyone felt it unnecessary, especially you, my friend. Everyone wants to be free, but to be part of someone. And you want to be happy, but suffer from duties. And you want to be nice like the fruit on the tree. And you want to be happy. And you want to be nice like the fruit on the tree. And you want to be happy. Everyone is sometimes lonely. Nothing to be ashamed of this. Everyone felt it unnecessary, especially you, my friend. Everyone wants to be free, but to be part of someone. And you want to be happy, but suffer.
As I watch this land transform before my eyes, I also see the change happening in the world around me. I can't help but wonder where that will leave things, but I also know that just like the sun rises and sets, and the seasons come and go, they all have their role to play in the constant dance between day and night, hot and cold, right or wrong. And though we may not always understand it, we have a role to play too. The role of the alchemist, transmuting that which we see or hear to create change. Change in our hearts, in our minds, and create a world that's even better than the one that came before.